Hello YouTube, this is gonna be my challenge guide video for this league for 40 challenges, because I just got done doing all of them. As you can see, a few days ago I finished them. The final one I had to do was the map thing, so I just boss rushed a bunch of maps. But yeah, I guess first I wanna show off the armor set and how it looks. I just remove this so I don't have a curse on me. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like one of those traditional outfits people wear at festivals to honor the dead or something. Because yeah, it's called Mischievous Hawker. I don't know if that's really the name of it in English, but yeah, I think it looks nice, and the effects are cool, I guess. Raining trash, throwing items on the ground being trash, the trade UI being different and tracking your trades. So yeah, that's that. I guess I'll just leave myself with this armor during the video, but I'll change back to my own. Gore boots, this. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay, well then, first of all, I'd just like to say please do subscribe, because I'm almost at 400 subs and I was aiming for 500 this league, so you know, it would be nice to hit some kind of milestone. If anything, just hit the sub button. I don't really want anything else. Oh, sorry if I sound groggy because I just woke up. But yeah, I can stop all that stuff, and I'll just begin by going down the list as usual. I'll also just skip over the basic ones like egg bosses and stuff, the ones that you'll do by just doing a bunch of maps. There's no need for much explanation for those, and I'll explain the ones that I think need some explanation and coverage. So yeah, let's just start going down the list, shall we? Beginner's basics: passive mastery, complete lab trial, if attack boss, use a craft bench, yeah. Basic stuff, you do all of this while just playing the game. League mechanic: kill a monster with a mod, collect a corpse, craft an item, yep, basic stuff. First vendor recipe challenge: chromatic is vendor any red, blue, green 3-linked item, or just those 3 sockets being linked in it. Sugar orb, vendor any 6 socket. Hybrid flask. Oh god, not this. Wrong tab. Wait, hybrid flask. Any mana flask, any life flask, 1 orb of fusing, you get a hybrid flask. Yeah. That would complete that, and then instilling or enkindling orb. I recommend just doing this because it's an alchemy, it's cheaper than using scours. You get any trigger skill, so for example, Arcanist Brand from Lily, you can buy 1 alchemy, 2 enkindling orbs. You get back an instilling orb. I don't know why the recipe exists, and the opposite one also exists from instilling to enkindling, but it's a thing apparently. I just learned it from this challenge. But yeah, that's Peddler's Produce 1. Kill egg bosses, simple stuff, just do the campaign. Open a breach, defeat a rare beyond monster, defeat a possessed monster, complete expedition. This is all simple. You could do 3 of these in the campaign, even. Breach, you just need to do a map, so yeah. Also, there's like no... Yeah, there's no expedition challenges this week, there's not that much. Significant spirits is just defeat monsters with Necropolis mods, 250 again, and collect 50 corpses. You do this really fast, you get a lot of corpses. Especially because they buff the drop rate. Kill bosses 2, again, that's simple. Do the campaign. This is just do the side quests in the campaign, simple stuff. We get to the first league challenge. Before that, I guess I can say, which leagues do you wanna block if you're just caring about challenges? Well, Blight after you get Cassia, so you can anoint. Delirium, there's no challenges with it, I don't think. Ultimatum, there's definitely no challenges. There is a ritual challenge, so leave ritual unblocked. There is a heist challenge, so leave heist unblocked. You can block Legion. Yeah, and expedition, because there's barely anything. You just need to do 1 expedition in campaign, and then there's another challenge that requires an expedition boss if you want to do that. You can leave Abyss unblocked. Yeah, block expedition, and block breach, I think, because yeah, there isn't any breach challenge, so yeah. You block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 10 blockable leagues safely, because there's really no challenges associated with them. But let's go over the first league challenge, Essences. The Essence challenge again, because they haven't done one in a while, I guess. It's again use 30 remnants of corruption to corrupt essences, so just buy 30 of these instead of waiting to find them in maps. And for this challenge you just want to take, as always, all the essence nodes, so this notable to guarantee additional essence, this thing over here to get more essences on monsters, this to have to have every essence in your map have at least one deafening. And this thing, white maps, their max of screaming, yellows or reds are a shrieking. Oh, shrieking. Oh. Wait, what? Weird. So it isn't deafening, I guess. Or that's a mistype, because I'm sure I saw deafening stuff naturally on every single essence. Anyway. And then you take this one, my boss is granted blah blah blah, random essence, using amount of corruption. You only take this temporarily, by the way, this notable. You only need it for one thing. And using remnants replaces all things, which is bad, you don't want that, so yeah. You take this notable only to defeat the map boss with at least 6 essences in a red or purple tier map. So just open a white T11, add a bunch of essences. Like, some essence scarabs would be enough. Yeah, because you can have 4 of these. Just do 2 of these to add 2 additional essences, and then you craft essence, and that's 6, plus the one from Atlas is 7, and that's enough for the challenge. And yeah, you kill all the essences, then you go to the boss, you kill it, and you complete this if it's a tier 11. This, they updated the text. It has 3 different deafening now, because that's what you need. But yeah, after you do the map boss in a T11, unspec this notable, but keep these 2 small nodes to have additional essence, because these are nice. Like, this is 15% more. But that's your maps have a chance to contain 1 essence, and this is monsters have 10% chance to contain additional essence, which is nice. But yeah, then you just leave yourself with all the other nodes minus this notable, because you don't want this after you do the boss. And then you just use essence scarabs on all your maps, 4 of them. Well, actually, oh yeah, that's how you get deafening. You use this founder tier higher. You use this just so that you can upgrade stuff and actually get 3 different deafenings. And then you use 2 of these, right? So like I have 20, so I'll just put this in 10 and put all this in my map device. And yeah, this is what I did. So now every monster will have a deafening essence and red maps, and you just do some random T16s. I'm guessing your favorite map if you've already got full Atlas and 4 Void Stones. And yeah, you just corrupt, really, in my opinion, anything that has 1 deafening and 2 shriekings, because then the 2 shriekings can upgrade into deafenings and they're probably gonna be different. And yeah, you get this easily by just corrupting everything you see with 2 shriekings and 1 deafening, and yeah, use 30 remnants, kill monsters with essences. And that's the whole challenge basically. It's a pretty easy essence challenge this time around. There's no real RNG tied to it like before it used to have. Okay, next challenge we have Abyss. So that's why you leave Abyss unblocked, so you can do some Abyss as well, completing your Atlas. Complete 30 Abysses is simple, rare Abyss monsters, you get this probably. Abysses with 4 pits, 10 of them, and 5 Stygian-inspired Abysses. So, yeah, you can use the Scarab to add like 2 Abysses additionally, plus the map device craft, which is somewhere. Okay, Abyss, 2 additional, so you get 4. Hopefully, if they fix the bug that made it sometimes Abysses didn't spawn right. But yeah, this you don't really need, this is useless. This one is nice though. Wait, essence, okay. Yeah, Abysses that don't lead to depths lead to Stygian Spire. and spawn hard as they travel. So yeah, you can guarantee a spire with this to get 5 spires in one map, because you just do this with 5 abysses in a map, and and then yeah, you can get 4 at most, but you could probably get, yeah, this maps have plus 2% chance to contain an abyss per pack size, so I think that's an extra abyss in the map, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah. You do that for spires. The 4 pits thing, I'm pretty sure you can take abysses, blah blah blah, the final one. Abysses that don't lead to depths lead to 4 pits if able. It has the number 3 and 4 on it, but yeah. You can take that, you can take... is this anything? Rare item with socket? Nope. This will though. Chance to lead to abyssal depths. You take this, and these 2 small nodes. These on the left you don't need because you can guarantee Stage Inspire, so you just go on the right here until you take these 2, and yeah, that's it. And then you just keep doing abysses until you get an Abyssal Depths in a level 83 T16 map, because you need to kill an Abyssal Lich at 83 for a later challenge. You need to kill an 83 Abyss boss, so yeah, you do this in T16s, I think. Yeah, that's basically it. And 10 with 4 pits is just, if you don't get, I mean, even if you do get a depth, it still counts as 4 pits, so yeah, just keep doing abysses with those things allocated, with these 2 scarabs plus crafting abyss, and yeah, you split this in 2, because you can use 2 of them, and you will complete this fairly easily and quickly, so yeah. And that's abyss, and yeah, after you complete it, you can block abyss if you want, because I don't like doing it, personally. Divination card challenge. Oh wait, no, not divination card. Divine Domination, my bad. That's shrines, right. Activate 100 shrines. I mean, yeah, you could guarantee a shrine in your maps with this, and it takes 3 points. Defeat map bosses under the effect of a shrine. Just take, like, if you want all the shrine duration stuff, which is, yeah, effect. What is the shrine duration? Oh, down here, it's these small nodes, 25%, yeah. You could take all 3 of them if you want to rush to the map boss. Activate an Echoing or Divine Shrine, which you will probably find one eventually. Like, you can use 4 Shrine Scarabs to add a bunch of shrines. Don't take Covetous, because that can actually replace an Echoing or Divine Shrine, but you can take the small nodes for extra shrines. You want this one, Shrines grant a random additional effect, because you need to have 5 different effects on it at once. You can do this very easily, do a small map like Glacier or something, and just click all the shrines, you'll get 5 buffs. It's a fairly easy, simple challenge. Whoa, sorry. And if you're doing the shrine strat anyway in T17s, where you're hoping to get a divine shrine and clicking a bunch of shrines after a full clear, you get this very fast without even trying. So easy shrine challenge, nothing too complicated or RNG heavy in this one, except the echoing or divine, but again, I'm pretty sure you'll find one. And if you don't, people are selling it probably on Trade 820 sometimes if they find one, or on TFT, so you could always look for it if you're just missing it and you've completed everything else here. But yeah, that's shrines. This is a league mechanic thing. Yeah. Fate trials with any 7 of the devoted mods. As you can see, I've gotten all of them, so it's very simple. You can probably see some of these in the campaign, because it doesn't say a level requirement here. So that's pretty simple. Oh boy, the heist challenge? I had to level all my rogues and roll perfect equipment to them, because I just felt like it. You don't really need to do that though. You can do this kinda quickly if you just rush through it and you don't wanna do heist a lot. Except for that 3rd one, but we'll talk about that. If you're running maps, obviously heist is unblocked. If you want to, you can take these 2 notables here, like this stuff, which is Smuggler's Caches, have 10% increased chance to contain blueprints for each opened, drop more markers. Your maps that contain caches have 5% chance to get 6 additional caches, and then this one, 100% increased chance to drop blueprints, and blueprints have 10% chance to drop fully revealed, so just every wing and room on it and escape route, everything is revealed for free, so you save a lot of coins if you get this to proc. Sadly, this procced for me after I was done with the challenge, so you know, that sucks. But yeah, it's 10%. If it procs for you, amazing. Hopefully, you know, on a blueprint that has 4 wings, because that's what you need. But yeah, open caches, just craft heist on the map device. Gives 2 caches in the map, and maybe you'll proc for the 6 additional ones. I got that a few times. And yeah, if you like boss rushing or doing guardian maps or something, just have these notables and spam craft heist on the map device and just open them. It doesn't take much effort, right? You can do this anytime you want. Complete 78 or higher priceless or precious contract, so you just type priceless in here and look through your contracts, and if anything is 78 plus, you take it out and you run it. Same for precious. I don't have any though. Oh, that's 2 wait. Oops. Yeah, precious is also. And they give you a lot of coins, like over 2,000 some of them, so you get tons of coins to be able to reveal blueprints, which you will need, and I recommend using Gianna's discount and doing any contract you can with her, and leveling her. And yeah, obviously you wanna get all your heist NPCs, probably also do all the heist quest contracts, because you do need the twins for a different challenge. Or you could just buy a twins contract, it's not that expensive, but yeah. I just fully went all in into heist this league, because I do enjoy running it, it's just the town is too laggy, but I can still run it, it's like fine, but it's just annoying how Rogue Harbor has players, but yeah. That's basically the heist challenge. I mean the blueprints too, 78 or higher with 4 wings, so you just look at your blueprints at 78 plus, and wings revealed, it has to say 1 out of 4. You reveal the 4 wings and that's it. You don't have to reveal extra chests or escape routes, you just open it with your proper rogues in it. And you run it, then you complete the 4 wings and get the reward at the end and escape, and that's that. It's very simple. I did this at the end. Well no, I did this before the final one. The final thing I did was precious and priceless targets, because I just didn't have enough of them. That's why you wanna take this. You go through level 3 jobs, because then you can run as much stuff as possible with Gianna to get discounts. And yeah, highest contracts are more likely to have high value and precious targets. So you want this if you're opening a bunch of things, like you want this and these 2 notables. And that's it. You don't really need any of this extra stuff, because you're guaranteeing caches anyway with the map device, so eh. But yeah, that's heist. Pretty simple. Though it may be annoying for some people that don't like doing heist, but yeah, you can rush through this and just level heist job to 5. You need to max out one rogue's main job to 5, but that's the only grindy thing. The other stuff you can just rush through and do as fast as possible. Harbinger. I mean, that's fairly simple too. It's 60 Harbingers. There are Harbinger Scarabs, so yeah, this adds 3 additional. This is kind of whatever. This is powerful boss. Shards are duplicated. Yeah, you could just use 4 of these if you don't really care about shards and min-maxing your rewards and stuff. You can take this for an additional guaranteed Harbinger. Anything else that gives chance for Harbinger? Yeah, these contain additional. You go through the top here. You don't need this notable if you don't want it. These 3 gives chance, and this is powerful boss, which doesn't really change anything. So if you don't care about the shard rewards, just take those, and not this notable and not that notable. And yeah, use a Harbinger's Orb on a T15, preferably, because then you could get a beachhead, because you need 3 red beachheads. I just got 1 beachhead and then bought 2 more and random. I think the Harbingers in beachheads also count for this challenge, so just run the 3 beachheads first. Assemble unique, whatever fragments you got from the beachheads, just buy the other ones and assemble it. It cost me like 10-15 chaos for each fragment of the unique. Use an orb, I already said that, just use on T15, that's easy. You get this Harbinger orb either from doing Harbinger or other league content. And yeah, 60 Harbingers. Just run a bunch of maps, use 4 Scarabs, kill Harbingers, zoom zoom. It's easy and simple. No real luck involved in that. Okay. Now we get to Ritual, which has an interesting little challenge here. Complete 100 rituals. I recommend taking this. Maps always have 4, so that would be 25 maps? Yeah, 25 maps with ritual. Which you can guarantee either with the Scarab or specking into ritual chance. You can make it 100% easily. Purchase a base type, so one of the special items that appear in rituals that have these weird looking artworks on them, I guess, icons. They look different from most items and they have a special implicit, so just buy one. Spend 100,000 tribute. I just did a thing where I was spec'd into being able to reroll. Yeah, 2 additional times, cost reduced tribute, and then I did the Ritual Scarab. I don't have it, but it's the first one, the smallest one. It allows you to reroll 2 additional times. Well, one Scarab. It's limited to 2. It allows you to reroll 1 additional time, and the first 2 rerolls cost no tributes. I've used 2 of them. It gives you 2 more rerolls, and the first 4 rerolls cost 0. So you get 5 rerolls, and the first 4 cost nothing. And I was just rerolling for good items. You don't have to do that. I just did it because I felt like it. I didn't really get anything good. No special headhunters or anything. And yeah, that's that. Or you could just spend a bunch of tribute on rerolling and buying whatever. Doesn't really matter what you spend it on. And now this, defeat a single ritual encounter with at least 6 unique map bosses. I saw some posts on the forum of people saying that they used blood vessels and they had 6 bosses in the blood-filled vessels, but it didn't count, and someone responded that in other leagues this challenge appeared and it didn't work either with blood vessels in those leagues, and apparently you need to have actually 6 bosses from the map itself in it. So yeah. So that means you need to run a map that has 3 bosses and get it twinned. I did it with Courthouse. So any Courthouse you have, just take it out, swap it in here, just start out spamming until you get the prefix that's twinned, and contains 2 additional unique bosses, so it's gonna have 6 bosses. You open it with a guaranteed ritual, either from a Scarab or map device, or just having enough chance on the 3. Have this always for ritual altars thing to have a higher chance, and then you pray that the ritual altar is in the boss room. You just rush to the boss room and check. And if it is there, you kill the bosses, you click the altar, and it should complete it when you do it. I did see some people commenting that it just didn't for them. I don't know if it's slightly buggy, if it only works sometimes, but for me it worked the first time. I'd say just keep trying until it works. I don't know, maybe they'll fix it a bit later, who knows, but it seems to work. I mean, I got it. Just do Courthouse, that's the map I did it in. And that's a ritual. And you can block it if you don't like it after you're done with it. Same for Heist. Harvest. Right, this is pretty easy actually. Because, well, first of all, yeah, do a harvest, wait, 100 harvest plots. Take this thing to have Unchosen Crop Not Wilt 10%, because that's useful. Anything else? Oh yeah, 50% chance to contain an additional harvest crop, which is amazing. You'll definitely want that. And that's everything I took, I think. I didn't get this, I didn't get... I mean, I tried some crop rotation for a bit, but that's just if you want to. You don't have to. Spent 25,000 life force, I spent 15,000 on crafting my amulet anyways, so that was easy to spend 10k more on random shit and rerolling breach stones or something. Get Chula ones. Right. Defeat T4 Harvest Monsters. So I was stupid and at first I wasted the Scarab with this keystone. Don't use the Scarab that guarantees bosses if you have this keystone. Unspec this. And the Scarab is... I don't have it. The third one here. It's called Harvest Scarab of Cornucopia. You can look it up on trade, you can buy it. It's like not that expensive. I think it was 40 chaos or something when I bought it, but It basically guarantees that your map will have one of each color of harvest boss, if possible. So, you know, if it has all 3 different colors of crops in there. If it only has 2, it's gonna have 2, but that's fine. At most, you'll have to use 2 of these scarabs. If you're kind of decently lucky, I don't even think it requires that much luck. You'll have 3 different colors probably. You get it in 1 scarab, and yeah, it will just have 3 bosses. And this challenge doesn't specify levels, so you could just do this in a white tier 1 and make them super easy and just kill them. If you're lucky, they'll drop the item that lets you kill Shabby, the invitation item. If you're not, just buy the thing for Shabby and kill her and sell anything she drops, or keep the life force for a craft like I kept it from Amulet Craft. That's up to you, the crystallized life force. And when you kill Shabby, you also get progress for a different challenge for this one, because she's always level 83. I don't know why this is a thing, and this is also a thing that's really stupid. But yeah, you get 2 challenge completions for killing Shabby, and that's Harvest, and you can block her after this if you don't like doing it. Okay, League Mechanic Challenge. Wow, fun graveyard crafting. Craft 10 types using 5 mods resulting, 5 corpses, resulting in eye level 75. So, if you really don't like the mechanic, and I don't, you can ignore this until you get to level 75 maps, which I don't know what tier that is, probably yellows, I'm guessing. Well, 68 is T1, 69 is T2, 70 is T3, 71 is T4, 72 is T5, 73 is T6, 74 is T7, Tier 8 maps. When you get to Tier 8 maps, that's when you care about picking up corpses, and I just went down the list and made a bunch of these items with 5 corpses each. Amulet Helm, blah 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 blah. And yeah, easy. Do all your labyrinths, that's fairly simple. There's a divination card challenge. Open 30 stack decks. If you're not selling your own, just open a bunch of them, that's easy. Complete a T16 or higher with a divination scarab applied. This is easy because, well, just use the cheap small one. Very simple. Turn in a set of cards that hold an Exalt or Divine Orb. So... Divine... I mean, this is the most simple one to get. I ran a bunch of dunes with the Breach strat to get level 100, so I got like 3 sets of the Fortunate, so yeah, I got this a while ago because I got the full set of the Fortunate from a Kirak mission anyway. Or you could just buy Exalt Orb cards because they're cheaper and turn them in, that's up to you. Eventually you will get this, I think. Then turn in a set that have a stack size of at least 10, so I don't know, this for example. There's a lot that have 10 stack size that are easy. One that's like super cheap is Prosperity, which gives a magic Perandus gold ring. So yeah, you just buy that or some other one that's 10 plus stack size. Very easy divination card challenge this time around. Doesn't require that many expensive cards. And that's that. Second and final vendor aspect challenge, unique item. As you know, you need every unique map, so why not get the 4 Ragnarods? Vendor them, get the Vingtar Square. Amazing. Then you do it, because you need it for a challenge. Orb of Fusing. Vendor any 6 link, maybe your old Tabula or shitty 6 link you were using from League Start that you don't need anymore, like a corrupted 6 link, and you get fusings. Wow. Exalted Shard. A set of either only Shaper or only Elder influenced items, unidentified. You can't mix and match them, it has to be either only Shaper or only Elder. Vendor them, unidentified, and you get 4 Exalted Shards. And that should complete that. And finally, influenced item. Easiest way is get either Elder or Shaper influenced amulet, doesn't matter if it's identified or not. You buy 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red skill gem from Lily, and it gives you an Onyx amulet with the influence, and that should complete when you vendor that. So that's that, easy. You unlock all 3 atlases, that's complete 100 maps, that's very easy. This is big mechanic stuff again. Create monsters affected by Baobab Necropolis modifiers, 6-8 or higher, so basically in maps, kill all this stuff. I got Majested Haunted last, because of course that's the rarest heist here, but you'll get this, trust me, this is very easy and simple. Do your unique maps again. All these are fairly cheap except maybe Acton's Nightmare, Putrid Cloister, yeah, and Card's Trow isn't very cheap. Twilight Temple for some reason cost something. Also, by the way, Twilight Temple was bugged at the start of the league, and any build that did freezes, like the freeze element, would bug out the mini-boss where you stand on the pressure plates while going to the arena. Like you have to kill the mini-boss with a bunch of trash mobs a few times. That would just bug out and become unkillable when you froze it, so I had to put an elemental focus in my links instead of this, so I wouldn't freeze, and that's how I completed it. Now, I'm not sure if they fixed it, they probably have, because I saw it in the patch notes, but just in case this is still bugged, if your build freezes, put an elemental focus in your main skill, and just don't freeze stuff, and you should be able to complete this map. So yeah. Doriana's Machinarium is expensive, as always, because it comes from Delve bosses, and who the fuck does Delve? I'm sorry for any Delve enjoyers, but yeah, it's just a rare map. You can either buy it for however much it costs, or buy the completion on Trade 820 or on TFT, people sell it. The others are simple, cheap maps, and that's unique maps, as always. Use 200 scarabs in red or purple tier maps, just use a bunch of scarabs while mapping. You probably do this yourself without even trying. Easy. Gem challenge. Wow, I've done 7. Level Awaken Gem to 5. Don't do this. This is just a big grind. And the beast, where the Einhard beast, where it levels an awakened, an uncorrupted awakened gem, doesn't work if you do it to 5 with the beast. So don't even think about that. Pastor's Lens. You can just do lab a few times, sacrifice a random gem for a lens, then use it on one of your gems. That's easy. Corrupt any gem to have 21 level or 23 quality, just corrupt your main skill gems or whatever you're leveling offhand, and eventually you'll get this. Use the Lapidary Lens, that's the tier 3 gem corrupt room in Alva's Temple. It's called Doriani's something? Institute. Doriani's Institute, that's what it's called. So you can just buy a temple with that room open. I think it costs 100 kills. More or less, maybe more, I don't know what the price is right now, but yeah. I used it on an Ice Spear of Splitting because no one was selling it at 21, and I got it at 21, and that was the first time I got any gem to 21, so I got this and that completed at the same time, so use it on whatever you like, maybe a level 3 Empower or something, I don't know, some random gem, and that's easy, just get a temple with it. Okay, have a socket skill gem reach level 26 or higher. Now, if you're not a build that stacks a bunch of gem level like me, that might be hard, right? There is a very simple and easy way of doing it though. You get this chest piece, which is very cheap, bronze lit. It has plus 5 level of socket movement gems. You do some sockets and colors on it depending on what movement gem you get. For example, I have a level 21 flame dash here. And when I put it in, it becomes 26, and then you would just need to equip it, and this challenge would complete. Have a socket skill gem reach 26, because yeah, it's 26 in this chest if it's a 21 movement skill, which just pick a shitty random movement skill on trade and buy it. It should be cheap if you don't have a 21 movement skill yourself. So that's very easy to do. At least 6 support effects applying to a skill gem. I think you can do this with Bitter Dream pretty easily. Oh, I have Replica because I did heist, but yeah. It has 6 support gems, so just like put something in it, or just a Soul Mantle and put some kind of setup in it and equip it. And you'll get this because Soul Mantle has Spell Totem, and then you put a spell and some supports in it, and that's a 7 link. But you don't have to do this, because yeah, you can do the other stuff easily actually. Have a socketed skill gem reach 51 quality or higher. Now this might seem intimidating, but it's actually extremely easy. Now where is it? There. you get a Replica Void Eye, which is a few chaos on trade only, at least last time I checked. I mean, let me check again just in case. Replica Void Eye. Yeah, it's 5-10 chaos. You get one, you get any skill gem that you've corrupted or found on the ground, or just buy one on trade, that has 23 quality. Now I got this to drop on the ground from one of the Gemling All Flames at 23, so I'm using it, and then you just put it in the ring and it reaches 53 because it has plus 30, and then just equip the ring, my attributes, and yeah, that should complete. That's very easy to do. So yeah, you don't need enhance level 4 or anything like that, you just need that ring and a 23 quality skill gem, and you equip it and complete. Transform a gem into a transfigured version, you just do Merciless Slap a few times, you slap a random gem in there and you transform it, and that's the challenge, because you would have 6 of 6 by then, even without the 6 support gem thing. You don't need to do a 7 link if you can't, it's too hard, so yeah. That's that challenge. Okay, Cross Contamination. Wow, that's a lot of explaining, holy shit. We're still barely halfway. This is the bullshit, do things while doing other things, while doing a backflip, while breakdancing challenge. Yes, I love it, it's my favorite. Beast Holding Essence. I don't know, people were saying Beast Holding an Essence was bugged and the game refused to spawn any beasts and essences, but maybe it's fixed now, because one of the horn scarabs does something. I don't have it. Oh well. Anyway, like, there was some kind of scarab that made something like all rares be an essences or something, maybe it's an essence scarab, but just don't do the beast thing. I mean, I have 5 out of 4. Defeat a unique web boss that's possessed by a ritual. I tried this so much by rolling the unique bosses that are possessed on a map and having it in the boss arena, and I don't remember if it worked for me. I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't. I got the other 4. I got it randomly because I got the Tormented Spirit ritual and a spirit possessed the map boss from my blood-filled vessel, I think. So yeah, this is just pure RNG bullshit. You just need to get the Tormented Spirit ritual and either have a blood-filled vessel that you used in your map with the boss, or have the ritual be in the boss room as well, which is more layers of RNG. So that's just bullshit. Beast Holding an Essence could happen randomly. I think they fixed that and it can spawn now. But yeah. Defeat a team for Harvest Monster while Delirious. Again, you can use the Harvest Scarab of Cornucopia to guarantee a boss, and then you use 1 Delirium Orb on a tier 1, and that's it. Yeah, you just go into the Harvest Garden and kill the boss, very easy. A Rogue Exile that's possessed is 3 times. Now this is a bullshit. Even if you do it on a small map or something, it's very hard to not accidentally kill the Rogue Exile. I bought a carry for this on TFT for 3 divines, so, you know, you need a very tanky build to not die and like bait the spirits into the exile. You just use a bunch of Torment Scarabs, I guess, and Anarchy Scarabs, and either craft Anarchy or Torment on the map device, and you just pray. And you take this notable exiles that are possessed by a tormented spirit. So you get at least 1 spirit guaranteed on them, and then you need them to get possessed 2 more times, and you just kill it. I bought a carry for this, there's probably some people still selling it, so yeah, that's up to you. Blight boss while on a breach, just open a map like Dunes or something, or a small map. Spam a bunch of breach scarabs, and get 1 guaranteed blight either from chance on the atlas, or from map device, or from a scarab. There's probably a note somewhere about blight that like guarantees a boss. Yeah. Additional reward, blight bosses. Up to 1 additional blight boss, there you go. You take this notable, this whole wheel, and you get 1 guaranteed blight boss. So yeah, you just open a bunch of maps with a bunch of breaches on guaranteed blight. You hope that the breach is next to Cassia, you open Cassia, and then, yeah, you just start the Blight encounter first. And when it seems like the boss is about to spawn, like when the lane on the bottom in the UI lights up yellow, that's when you should open the breach. You should probably also have breaches open slower, so that it stays for longer. Then you stand inside the breach and the purple stuff where the music's playing, and you kill the Blight boss, and that should work. I, again, bought a carry for this for like 2 or 3 divines, but you can do this yourself easily. I was just desperate to finish this stupid challenge, because fucking this was bugged when I was doing it, the beast holding essence, and this was just RNG, I just got it by accident. Then Stygian Sparrow affected by Shrine while you're doing the Abyss challenge to kill 5 spires. And by the way, the spires from the Abyss Flame don't count, so RIP. You can guarantee a shrine in your maps with this notable again, or just craft like domination, or use a few shrine scarabs. But yeah, click a shrine and just do an abyss until it spawns a spire and kill it. This is fairly simple. That's Cross Contamination. Now, craft equipment. Oh boy. But 10 of the blah 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 things resulting in this thing, item 81. So after you've done the other crafting, you don't care about corpses until tier 14 red maps again, so if you're ignoring the rig mechanic, you can ignore it until T14s. And raw haunted modifiers, so literally you could just do this with one item, or use a bunch of corpses on one item and it would count all of them. Increased chance, increased effect of corpses, chance of corpse not to be consumed, chance create splitter with copy, item is corrupted, all these drop a lot. Fractured even also drops a lot, modifier tier rating also drops a lot. Scarcer drops a lot, all these are cheap and they're common. This also drops a lot and is cheap, reforge number. And then reroll implicit or explicit also, you get this fairly common name. I even have 11. So yeah. Exclusive base types, this is hard to do because it requires corpses of same name. Influence is a special thing. Increased chance, this also drops a lot, so yeah. Very easy, just use T14 corpses to make a bunch of items with these things. Simple. Oh boy, this shit. Masterful Monsters. Beat 50 of Delve Boss. Fuck that. Mastermind. No, I'm not farming that. Bestiary bosses or Omnitex. I didn't feel like doing 50 temples, thank you very much, so I bought a bunch of Bestiary bosses for like 3, 4, 5 chaos each. And I just did them. All 50. Well, I was at like 6 of 50 when I started, but yeah. I bought the Sakwa, the Creation, and the Poison Spider bosses, because the Tiger is too rippy and annoying to run, and expensive anyway, and yeah. That's what I did. You can do whatever you feel like. You can do 50 temples if you want, and make a bunch of profit from selling the expensive tier 3 corrupt temples. That's up to you. Easy. Okay, this is also easy. As you can see, I have 14 of 11. Complete maps which have any of the scarab types, so there's 3 different scarabs of the same type, and it has 80 quant and it's T16, so when you've done your whole atlas, you have all your void stones, you're doing your favorite map, you want to do this. So like, for example, Nico, you slap these 3 in there. Wait, no, is that on there though? That's sulfite. Wait, not every scarab is in this list, that's also a really stupid thing. No, it isn't. Okay, but yeah, for example, Bestiary. Any 3 of these, and it's a T16 with 18 quant, you kill the map boss and it's gonna work, so just use a bunch of them. Divination also isn't on here, so you don't have to use expensive scarabs. Misk is these down here in the bottom left. The Horned Scarabs you don't need to use for this challenge, but yeah. This is what I use, this is fairly easy, you just boss rush even if you want to, if you don't care about the actual scarabs and what they're doing. Do a lot of maps. You'll do everything else before you're finished with this, probably, if you're actually focusing hard on challenges and rushing to do them, like me. What is this? Reach a total of 150... Oh, memories, like Atlas memories. It only took me a few, again, it's like 4 or 5 of these Nico's Memory of Grasping Hands, because this is 6 maps. And if every map has, on average, 5 modifiers, let's say, I was also corrupting them to try and get 8 mod, and I got it a few times. Let's say every map has 4 or 5 mods on average, because you're alchemy orbing them and running them. That's 6, so 30 So yeah, 5 memories, 6 memories basically, and you get this guaranteed of Grasping Hands. Yeah. And just don't touch the breaches because they're kind of deadly. And you don't have to do this in high tier maps. I did though because I wanted Guardian maps, and also the mods that throw are higher tier, so I got more quantity. But yeah, you could do this in white maps if you want, on socketing all the void stones. Easy challenge. Those Nico memories are cheap. Okay, Enigmatic Embers. Complete T4 or higher rare maps for 100. Yeah, all flame embers. Multiple packs can count more progress, so after you kill the map boss you get stuff, so yeah, just use your 81 all flames in T14 maps. I have a lot of them, as you can see, because I was farming a lot of maps without using them, because I was getting level 100. Anyway, yeah, this is an easy, simple challenge. Next. Okay, there it is. Beat any of the following bosses while they're rated or higher. Any beyond boss, that's simple, you can guarantee... Can you? Well, you can't, but you can spec heavily into beyond to... not this keystone, but you know, all this other shit, spawn radius of portals, blah blah blah. Like, beyond portals, 30% increased chance spawn unique boss, and then you just do a bunch of juicy maps, and it should spawn eventually. If not, there's other things you could do. Lycia, I do a lot of Sanctum on this build, so you know, I got that easily. Delve boss, I ignored that because I ignore Delve as much as I can. You can get this though, you can buy a taxi for it, you can find one yourself, this is easy. Expedition boss, you can buy a logbook that has a guaranteed boss, like it will say in the implicit on one of these 3 zones. Area contains boss name. So just look up the expedition boss names on PoE Wiki or PoEDB or somewhere and look for logbooks on trade with that implicit. And yeah, if you get like a shitty one like Rogue or Gwen, and it should be cheap enough to buy the one with the boss at 83 and just open the logbook and choose that area with the boss and kill it. That's very simple. Do an 83 temple, you do this, so this is super easy. Like, you will do a temple eventually that's 83. If not, you can always buy one, they're cheap. Any old 83 one with the boss room open. Any Abyssal Lich, right. Yeah, you did this when farming an Abyssal Lich, or farming Abyss for the challenge, that's why I said take all these things to get Abyssal Depths when doing it in T16s, cause yeah, you need to kill a level 83 Abyss boss. Yeah, Syndicate Mastermind, just do a bunch of, like, oh, what's it called, Betrayal and T16s until you get Intelligence and your safe houses will be 83, and then you do Katarina, and you know, if she drops a Veil Drop, those are super expensive right now, you can sell it for over 7 divines, I think. Or use it for your own craft, that's up to you. But yeah. Any Breach Lord in their domain, right? Just, oh yeah, but this is... Well, I guess the upgraded ones are 83, but just do a Chiula and Maven it for the Fjord. You need to do that anyway, at least once. But yeah, that's easy. Oshabi, you already got this when doing the Harvest Challenge. The Twins is the final highest unique contract, which is a management contract, so yeah. They also drop a necklace that can be expensive if it has good rolls on the max res, so just do the Twins and you get 10,000 coins from it too for heist, which is useful. Yeah, I have 9 activated. Trimaster, fuck that, I'm not doing activate. I'm trying to get him again after the PTSD from last league with the challenge to get him in now. They had the Scarab to guarantee it when we don't need it. Because you don't need to do him for this challenge. And any Delirium boss, you can just... Alright, this is T16, so take a white T16, use 5 Delirium orbs on it, and it guaranteed has at least 1 Delirium boss, so just look through the map, kill it, and then you can leave or full clear it or whatever you want, that's up to you, and that's that challenge. Okay, Elevated Expanses, oh god, here we go, the T17 challenge. Oi oi oi. Alright, so I only did 2 T17s myself, a fortress and a citadel. I died a few times. What I recommend, if you're trying to do T17s yourself, use the Scarab of Stability. Use 4 of these, or 3 of those and 1 Horned Scarab Awakening to remove any prefixes or suffixes that are rippy, but you can use Chaos Orbs to reroll them now, so they're doable. From my experience, the mods you wanna avoid. If it's a tight map like Fortress with tight corridors or Citadel, don't get Awakener's Desolation. Maven interferes with players, she can spam heal non-stop literally on the boss and make it impossible. Don't get Maven interferes. Monsters are Shaper Touched is fucking bullshit, don't roll that. What else? There's a bunch of other really bad stuff. I mean, if you're a totem build like me, players have minus max number of summon totems, obviously bricks your DPS. If you're a mine or trap build, don't take the minus max thrown mines or traps, that's also gonna brick you hard. And you know, obviously reflect and other shit, don't take that. Monsters spells can chain with terrain, can also, colliding with terrain can also fuck you up really hard in certain maps, so be careful with that. Yeah, that chaining 3 additional times thing, but yeah. The Scarab of Stability is good, because it gives you a lot more portals, so... yeah, that's that. Or you could just buy carries and wait in the map. There was a guy that was selling Abomination map carries and he was running to the boss in like 10 seconds, so... First I joined my friend's map who was doing them himself, and I just waited for the boss completion. I got to like halfway. I was like 16 of 30 completed, and I had almost all the pack size. Like I only needed 3 more with pack size, and then I just bought 14 more completions for 700 chaos on TFT. And then I just needed rares with 4 mods, and what I did was I chaos orbed the map until it rolled rares have 2 additional modifiers on the map itself. Then I used the Scarab to add 2 more modifiers, so every rare had always at least 4 mods. And if you wanna have some fun loot explosions, you can also use... where is it? There, 1 reward modifier, so you know. That's nice, I guess. But yeah, just you need this Scarab and rolling 2 additional mods on the T17, and then just full clear it and ignore the boss if you don't want to do it, and yeah, you'll get a bunch of rares. It took me only 2 maps to finish this 50 rares thing. I got like over 20 per map. And that's the T17 challenge. If you don't like them, I recommend just buying carries for them on Trade 820 or TFT. Yeah. Do all these invitations with 70 quantity, which is fairly easy. So, Eater of Worlds, Searing Exarch, and then the 6 Maven invitations. People are selling carries for the Feared if you don't want to do it. The Hidden is also kinda cringe. The Breach Lords, if you don't have the DPS to insta-melt them when they spawn and you have bad mods, they can fill the arena with bullshit and just spawn camp you and like just soft lock you out of the invitation, so that's also a really bad one. But if you're a glass cannon build like me who has a lot of DPS, then all these are fairly easy. Get all your favorite map slots, just do all the objectives it says to do when you mouse over the locked ones. Fairly easy and simple. Oh god, this one. Grindy as hell, but I did find a way to make it faster. So, what you wanna do is basically use the Horned Scarab of Nemesis. I bought these in bulk and spent a lot of chaos buying them. So use 1 of these and 2 of these. And what other scarab did I use, if any? Oh, no, I don't think I used anything else, just those 3 scarabs. It's fine, really. But yeah, you wanna use these, because this mirrored rares thing, I think how these modifiers work. Oh, and also, obviously, but you wanna spec into haunted modifiers are a tier higher and increased effect. Well, you could also go through here, it doesn't matter, I think, but you want this notable. And this you don't care about, but yeah. You want that notable, so that all your stuff is at your hand, and then when you're opening a map and you're looking at the stuff, if there's a pack with the green apparel where it ranks something up, try putting any tier 6 mod on it. Now some can't be ranked up because simply a rank 7 for that modifier doesn't exist. So there's layers of RNG here. First you need to get a tier 6 or tier 7 Magistrate Haunted. Then you move it to the highest pack. If it doesn't have a pack leader, you need to use an All-Flame that does add a pack leader. Hope the pack leaders are rare. Hope the rares have 4 mods. And then you kill them. That's why I use this Nemesis Scarab, and I think how this works is this Scarab, the additional mirrored rares, looks at what packs are already in the map, and then adds like rares that are doubled that are that pack. And whenever I use this, I always got a lot more progress for this challenge than when I didn't use it. Like without this I was getting only 1 or 2 monsters, or 0, even when I had Magistrate Haunted. But with this, I was getting like 4 or 6 per map sometimes. That was really fast, so definitely use this mirrored rare scarab for this challenge. And yeah, basically you wanna obviously put Magistrate Haunted if it's on a high density pack on that, because then you have a higher chance of the rares being mirrored, because it's gonna choose more from that one when you use 2 of these. And yeah, just do a bunch of maps, a T16 with 80 quantity, and hope that you get Magistrate Haunted and that you get mirrored rares, and you will get this eventually. It's just very grindy. Right, T17 map boss encounters in specified ways. Just don't get hit by their shit. And obviously I just bought carries for these because I don't like these bosses or these maps, so that's up to you if you wanna do that. Katarina Leech's Beam is like a frontal attack she does probably or something. Lycia, Heretic Sire, I don't really know what that is. Maybe the degen from the blades or something. Glimpse of Infinity I think is the diagonal lasers that go through the room, which is really annoying. They're constantly in the whole fight. Depraved Sterility Affluent is just the shit on the ground that gives you debuffs, so don't get any debuffs from the shit on the ground and kill the bosses. Nightmare of the Unbreakable, Magnetic Storm, Fortress. If you're a build with a lot of DPS, you just melt this boss and you get this automatically, but yeah. I bought carries, that's up to you. These T17s are very cringe. Uber boss stuff. Do these Uber bosses by doing this stuff. I bought carries for all 3 of these, as you can see, but let's just go through them. Don't get hit by Shaper's Beam and kill Uber Shaper. Uber Elder while affected by Vortex, Ground, and this was already a challenge in another league, they're just reusing shit now. While standing in the Elder's poop degen from his ads and in a Shaper bow degen at the same time. Yeah, good luck. You're gonna need to kill Shaper, have a bow on the ground, have Elder be at like co-range, and then have a tanky enough build to even stand in them and not die instantly, and then kill Elder while, you know, not dying to other bullshit mechanics. Cortex without being hit by Wormhole Slam, Uber Cortex, that's easy. Just nuke the fuck out of the bosses if you're a build with a lot of DPS. This is one of the easier ones. Cirrus, wow, being affected by Desolation, so all the red degens on the ground that like kill you in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's just again a Culling Strike thing, which is just ugh. Not fun. Searing Exarch without being affected by Cauterized Flesh, so don't step on any runes that give you the debuff that makes you take more fire damage. It's actually fairly easy, just nuke him down. Uber Eater overloads without beginning to drown, so don't let any of the balls touch you and just kill him. The balls that make your whole screen go into like filter on the edges and kill you in 10 stacks. Just look at them and they move away from you when you look at them when you turn your character. Ugh. And finally Maven, after successfully completing the memory game at least 5 times. Haha, fun, funny. I hate the memory game, so no, I just bought carries for all 3 of these, that's up to you. It doesn't have to be 5 in a row, you can fail some and die and go in, you just need to have completed 5, so I don't know, you could do this on the first phase where it's easier, the memory game. But yeah, I bought carries for these. That's up to you if you wanna do them yourself or not. Final one, endgame grinds, let's go. Level 100. It's easier than ever this league. So, I did one of these, two of these. And this is the atlas I use. I'll just give you a second to screenshot it, and I'll also post all of them, I think, in the description. Yeah, I'll have to just recreate this in the website, but that's fine, I'll do that. But yeah. Basically, I ran Dunes, and it has just a bunch of Beyond and Breach stuff. I full clear the map, I look at how many shrines I have. If I have 6, then cool. I just click 3 shrines, then start opening breaches and killing everything. And it's like, at level 99, 3 or 4% per map. Sometimes you get a Divine Shrine from the random effect from this, or you just get a natural Divine Shrine in the map, and then you can just go fucking crazy and open a bunch of breaches at once and just kill everything. And that's when you get 4% per map. But usually it's 3% at most. And yeah, it took me about over 30 maps, because I died a few times at 98 to a Legion, so I fucking blocked Legion, because fuck that, it's not a lot of monsters anyway. And then I died 2 times at level 99, so I lost 20% XP, so I would have gotten there way faster if I didn't die to random bullshit, but yeah, level 100 is super easy this league. Argus and Endgame Lab. As you can see, I bought 100 of these just in case I would have decided to do it, but I didn't. It's easy, just go to the PoE Lab website and check for the day where Argus is, because there are days where he's in the very first room of the labyrinth, which is the perfect time to do this. I did do this in 2 leagues, in Harvest and in some other league. It took me like a few hours, one afternoon of just mindlessly going to him, killing him. It's easy, but goddamn it's monotonous. So that's up to you if you wanna do this or some other ones. Write your maps with 8 mods. This is actually super easy, don't even waste your time while orbing anything. What you do is you run this scarab. Every map drops corrupted with 8 mods, and just run your favorite T16, and just also take this and like this and one of these, because I think this is the most map drops possible. And yeah, you run these for in a few maps and you get 58 mod maps very fast, and then you just run them. Farm 100 Guardian maps. Well, I do run all my trees with all these Guardian drop nodes, so you know, eventually you will get a lot of Guardian maps, so just do a bunch of them, do the bosses, do the invitations, sell your Maven's Writs, you make a bunch of Divines, it's easy. Buy maps in bulk if you have to. I didn't even have to buy Guardian maps in bulk this week, because I got so many, because I was doing so many maps for other challenges. Kill 50 Uber bosses. Fuck no. You could do it if you want though. And collect corpses in T16 or Har maps, so just... I think itemizing with the coffin doesn't work, so you have to actually click collect and make it go into your morgue. And mine is empty, because I'm ignoring it now, but yeah. The moment you're done with this endgame grind and all the other Necropolis related challenges, you can start ignoring the mechanic and unspec out of all these nodes if you want. That's what I did, so yeah. And that's endgame grinds, basically. That's all of them. Now, yeah, that's 40-40, but if you're just going for 38 and rushing to get the armor set, you don't care about the totem, which ones do I think you should skip? Well, columns up to down here are fairly easy. Honestly, like, yeah, Embers you can get easily. Arimor's Apex, eventually you can get with those Scarabs, although it's expensive. I mean, yeah, do Uber Boss 1 if you don't want to pay so many Divines to get carries. Wait, Unfamiliar... No, that's T17, that's actually cheap. Do Uber Boss 1? Endgame grinds, honestly, this league is really easy. Like, you can get this realistically. With the strat I just told you with the XP shrine thing. And yeah. So that one, and which one? I mean, this is just do a lot of maps. I wasn't done with this, this was the final thing I did. If you're too lazy, you can skip this, or you can skip... What else? honestly, this Cross Contamination, you could skip Cross Contamination and the conditional Uber Boss challenge, because this has some real RNG bullshit. Like the fucking ritual possessed thing and the blight boss in a breach and the rogue exile. Like if you're trying to do them yourself, this is really annoying. So honestly, you could skip this and do overboss one, and all the other ones you can do. It's just some of them are a bit grindy. So that's my opinion on that, on which two you should skip: Cross Contamination and Uber Boss Conditionals. Oi oi oi, holy fuck. And that's the video. That's over an hour, yep. There's a lot more explaining to do than Nasdaq, but oh well. I think I explained everything I wanted to, and the best ways that I think are to complete these, so yeah. If you enjoyed, like and sub and all that stuff, and I'll link a bunch of stuff in the description in a pinned comment, and I shall see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Goodbye for now.